And after that great shot by Anunoby, it has been a Toronto story ever since. Away we go. This will be the 9th game here in the play. This feels more and more like a defensive grind between these two of the better defensive teams.
Jaylen Brown got his 4th foul in game 4 and couldn't be as aggressive. Siakam went to work.
Each team with their big 3 and all eyes on those top 3 players. That's a nice kick to Anunoby. Corner 3 is good for OG. What? Boston playing well on the defensive end. It's turned into transit. Lowry has gotten off to great starts the last 2 games. Gasol comes up empty again. Offensive rebound, Anunoby. Anunoby scores with the left hand.
To 12 for Boston, a huge factor in that game.
It had Brad Stevens' attention, something they addressed between games. In his short tenure as head coach of the Raptors, of course, for the championship last year, he loves getting lost in the playoff vibe. As Marcus Smart Brown with it. Got Smart running to his right. Gives it right back, and Brown throws it down.
Woo! Oh,
my
good. It overshadowed a great pass by Marcus Smart.
Ibaka inside with Tice on him. Ibaka again. Vanleet's three-point shooting was found in the second half of game 3. Had a nice game 4. Little turnaround by OG at 4. Played 35 minutes after his bubble miracle in game 3. Wanamaker for 3. And that, you talk about their 38 threes missed. But with the good looks, expecting better results. That's a tough shot, nice hit, and they've got a chance to hold them to single digits here. Unreal. 1 for 9 start from behind the arc. Tatum hammers one off the back. Boston continues to lock down the Raptors here.
Yeah, listen, last game, and really for a lot of this series, we've been able to say it's a make. Toronto's shots have been very difficult. Boston's gotten a lot of wide open ones.
Yeah, we hear that make or miss league all the time, and it's a cliche because it's true. As Kemba Walker knocks down a little bit. It's been 5 and 5 for Toronto. Boston's held Toronto just 5 made field goals and forced 5 turnovers. That's the 6th.
But the first 14 minutes have been all Boston. They've outplayed them at both ends of the floor.
Norman Powell, checked by Williams. They get it right back in his hands. And Powell lets a 3 go, and he hits one.
Sit up here. I think they've really improved in the 2 years I haven't been coaching.
Has nothing to do with your angle, right, and your allegiance. Marcus Smart goes to the Toronto does not have a single basket in transition so far tonight. Lowry goes to the hole and scores.
Find some answers offensively, and their defense has stepped up. They're trying to fight their way back into this game.
Tatum springs free and lays it in.
Smallest lineup Toronto can go to.
Vanleet trying to get by Wanamaker, and he does so. Seen the possessions go down, the number of possessions as we grind away in this series. Nice finish by, and now Walker beating Fred VanVleet, kicks it. Good ball movement. Tatum will pull a 3.
For the Raptors, they need Fred VanVleet to be productive and efficient.
Nice pass as Walker sets up Marcus. And now Anunoby trying to turn the corner with Brown on him. Anunoby, and it's blocked from behind by Tice.
And then look at Tice run again.
Smart wide open for 3. Got it. Boy, Boston. Hayward as well. He's playing with a lot on his mind right now, despite the injuries trying to come back from.
He really is. So Gordon and his wife are expecting to welcome up.
They have changed up their lineup a little bit here. Going with Boucher and Matt Thomas, maybe trying to change the energy.
Well, he can't get it to go because Daniel Tice was there and contested hard. Daniel Tice.
4 steals and 5 blocks. EJ and the gang standing by in Atlanta. American Express halftime report, and Brown stays.
These shots against this Boston defense.
Walker almost falls down. Boucher got a piece of that. Give him a block. Lowry kicks it. Matt Thomas rattles home a 3. Has not scored yet in this series. He's just got a handful of minutes in the last 2 games. Finally able to hit one. Thomas, the rookie out of Iowa State. Here is Walker, and got it off in time. It goes. Start to game 5 after back-to-back wins for Toronto. Gasol kicks it, and Anunoby for 3. And there's Siakam, offensive rebound and the putback.
Yeah, you just got to wonder sometimes with teams, and I know it happens to everybody, but
Start this half after being down 27 points at the half. Here is Brown in the corner. He's got it. He's having interesting there. Smart taking a sidestep to try to draw a foul. Forced him into a pass. Vanleet, strong finish at the rim. And timeout, Brad Stevens. NBA did a great job with that feature. Michelob Ultra courtside. There's another nice take by Van.
got to come up with the ball. You can't give Boston second chances when you're down 22 points.
Kemba Walker able to shake. 5 fouls for Siakam. The big three for Toronto as Kemba. Wow, nice little. In game 3, they've been logging a ton of minutes. Powell, nice lead by Lau in his first playoff run with the Boston Celtics after 8 years in Charlotte. Allie LaForce.
Engine. He's using his voice. He's not afraid to say anything to anyone. And one thing we've seen all the way through is he's everywhere. He's chasing every screen. He's diving.
Play together. Kemba, for the first time with those guys, that's how you develop chemistry and respect for each other.
Here's Tatum. He's almost on the floor right now. And that's off the back iron. Lowry with a rebound.
Yeah, no, those guys will get some time, but that's not going to make any difference in this series.
Got his first points of this series. He's knocked down a couple of shots. He's had brief cameos in the last 2 games. Kemba Walker shakes it.
A small town like Onalaska, Wisconsin, and make it to the NBA is a great story.
And getting minutes here in the playoffs. And he sets up Vanleet, who knocks down a 3.
There's a lot of people who just flip the channel. I hate to tell people at TNT.
All right, Tatum lines up a 3. Comes up short. Thomas with a rebound. By the way, you're spending a lot of time with your brother here in the bubble. As Thomas
and appreciate it.
Well, it does bring to mind in a game like this, as Powell scores.
Really in lockstep. They're always discussing the game plan. They have similar makeup and how they see the game and play the game. And he said, I think of it as 2 is better than 1.
He has been one of the most vocal about racial injustice initiatives. And we've heard his voice a great deal. He has used his voice.
And they're getting work against it right now. That's very helpful, I think, for the Celtics. So there are still things they can get out of this game here. After Muggsy had gone by P.J. Brown about 10 straight times, and P.J. Brown was an outstanding defender and could really move his feet for a big guy. Under the 3-minute mark, we'll have a timeout, and I think we'll see wholesale substitutions at that point.
Boston has 6 players. Gordon Hayward is back in the bubble. He is in quarantine now. Brad Stevens saying it is highly unlikely, improbable that he'd return in this.